Wait for this two-time Academy Award-winning legend to arrive in Times Square. Plus, she's back. You guessed it, the incredible Carla Hall is cooking up something delicious in the GMA Day kitchen. And get ready for this heartwarming routine. This amazing tap dancing duo is here to show us their moves. Now it's time for a great GMA Day.
Everybody feel good.
There's too many friends. Welcome to GMA Day. Everybody having a great day so far? What I'm talking about.
A big special thanks to our audience announcer. I'm going to try to say this correctly. Zolani?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
All the way from South Africa. So thank you very much, and thank you all for being here and watching.
And have you ever been to South Africa?
No.
You gotta travel.
But we could play that game for a lot of places. I'm not a well-traveled person.
Lonnie, man, I tell you, it's one of my favorite places on the planet.
Really?
It is.
You went last year, didn't you?
Yeah, I went last year. I went like 10 years ago, and then last year I took the kids because they were too young to go the first time.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be on safari and like your kids going, you know, because they would attack. So
Yeah.
the girls were old enough, all the kids were old enough. We went. They had the most fantastic time, and I love it. It's such a beautiful country, and it's like you hear about it, and then once you experience it, you go, whoa, it exceeds all expectations. So thank you, man. Thank you.
Clearly
South
amazing.
Africa, baby.
Well, we have a little update. As you recall, we kind of threw Pete Austin under the bus the other day. One of our there he is.
There you go, Pete.
If you guys remember, Pete rescued a dog, and we took it upon ourselves to...
No, you did it. Don't put it on me.
I took it upon myself to usurp pimping him out to the nation to name the dog. So Pete has 3 little boys. Those are actually his babies that wanted some say in the name. So they have decided Trooper. But the Twitterverse has also spoken, and they have picked, tweet 1 was Piper or Pickle or Pepper because Peter picked her.
Piper, a pickle, or Peter.
Do you get it?
Because
Peter Piper picked a peck, a pickle, pick a...
Good luck.
I said, never mind.
Okay, hold on. Piper, a pickle, or Pepper picked by Peter. Here we go. I think I got it.
No, you didn't at all, actually. Tweet 2 is Brandy, you're a fine girl.
Okay, all right.
But we want the names to keep coming. Do you like them, Pete?
Yeah, I think they're pretty good. The boys have their hearts set on something already.
Well, I just want to tell you that your boys are only 3 people. Twitter blew up. So let's not treat anyone like they have special credit on this, okay?
Good point.
Okay, you're a TV guy.
All I can say is this: when people, yeah, he didn't like him. He didn't like him.
He didn't. It's a very diplomatic answer.
Pete, the only thing was missing. That's all, folks. That's the only thing that was missing out of your answer. But all right, Pete, good luck. Congrats, though, because I love puppies. I have myself a nice little dog at home too.
In reference again to yesterday, I made a promise to you because I showed you a picture that you thought was so cute of me, and so I promised I'd get it for you. And I don't make broken promises, so.
This is your senior picture, right?
Yes.
I will cherish this for the rest of my life.
Just want you to see, that's a shirt with a pattern that's on a dress with the same pattern. Not everyone can pull that off. Clearly I did.
Whoa.
We tried to put it in your dressing room and your people locked us out.
For good reason.
This is a classy joint. We don't have room for you.
You want to give him what? Nah, lock the door.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you very much. Mwah, I appreciate it. That will be in the dressing room. All right, everybody here said they're having a good day. Everybody's off to a good start. So we're going to get it started with Good Day, Bad Day. Okay, do you hold grudges?
No, that's a heavy weight to bear.
You don't hold, you know what? There's a study. That's good you don't hold grudges. I think you release a lot of bad energy when you don't hold a grudge. Just let it go. There's a study from Yale, Oxford, and University College London that found that people are naturally wired to forgive people.
That surprises me, but I think it's probably... They say it doesn't hurt anyone but the person holding a grudge. That's like the whole magic of forgiveness is you're carrying it. The other person doesn't know. So
yeah, I mean, no.
The
people I'm holding a grudge against, they know.
Do you hold grudges?
Do I hold grudges? Do I hold grudges? Well, all I can say is this: I'm a very forgiving person. Like, you can get away, and then after a while, I just forget about it. Nah, come back around. But there are certain people that they know don't come around me because I'm just not going to be able to hold my tongue.
Okay.
And yeah, it is what it is.
It kind of depends on the grudge, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on the
offense could
grudge.
be-
But do you think some people are easier to forgive than others?
Yeah, nice people are easier to forgive. I mean, well-intentioned, good people, and you know who they are. You're
Yeah.
like, I get it. I'm flawed myself. I can forgive you. It's those that are harder to do it.
I think family members are easier to forgive.
Oh, my therapist would say.
Oh, everybody's like, no, they're the worst kind. Anybody
are
want to share
harder.
their grudges?
I think the problem with family isn't that you love them and they have everything in their corner to win that battle, but the problem is there's so much emotions in that's why therapists have jobs, is because most of us have something we're holding on to.
That sounds like you go to therapy.
She's amazing. She saved my life. And I pretty much have a PhD at this point. No, but I have a good day bad day. Bad day. This is my favorite one.
What?
For Heathers.
Heathers?
Anyone named Heather?
Oh, wow.
Do we have some
We have a Heather here? Hey,
we've
Heather.
got two Heathers. Okay, listen.
Sorry
to this.
about this.
It's a bad name because courts analyzed U.S. baby name data from the Social Security Administration dating back to 1880 and found that no name in history has become so popular and met such a quick demise like Heather. Now, I have a theory. You saw the movie Heathers, correct?
Yes.
Cinema of the 1988, before you were born, sweetie. But that name really killed it for me. Did you have a lot of people that were kind of questioning your intentions in life after that?
Not really. I was a little younger, so it didn't really.
See, it ruined you for me, because when I look at you...
Well, thank you, I think. Sorry about that.
No, I'm teasing. But it was such a popular name, and they said after Heather, the demise of Heathers, Deborah and Donna. Would you have Deborahs and Donnas?
I would be afraid to raise my hand if I was named Deborah Donna.
You're right.
There's no
After that,
telling what I'm going to find out.
they died the fastest deaths.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
This is a happy show. Sarah's are doing great.
Well, yeah, have a great day, Heather.
And Heather,
Okay, we're going to cheer it up around here.
give me a good day.
It is a good day for us, for all of us. Very good day for all of us. There's a study from the Journal of Internal Medicine. You know what it said? Boy, did I get happy when I saw this. Chocolate, wine, and beer may increase your life expectancy.
I like it.
That's what I'm talking about. It's because it's anti-inflammatory, the food is. And they said foods you consider eating are, chocolate.
How is beer anti-inflammatory?
I don't know,
That's
but
so
I'm willing to buy a
old-fashioned.
case and find out. But you should eat fruits, vegetables, tea, coffee, red wine, beer, and chocolate because they are rich in antioxidants.
So are blueberries, but they didn't make the list.
Well, let me tell you right now, you can also eat whole grain bread, breakfast cereal, vegetables, fresh, and as well as dried fruits. But you cannot avoid white bread, margarine, chips, and other fried foods.
So they're stating the obvious in this study.
No, the obvious is not beer and chocolate and red wine.
It's because the only way people click on these stories if you give them something they already do.
Well, I'm gonna
We
tell you right
search
now.
for stories that support our habits.
This is how it's gonna go. We have some beer and chocolate. You don't get any. Bring it on out. You fight the study, you miss out on the benefits. Thank you, sir.
Are those our Hershey bars?
Those are Hershey.
Can I give you one quick good day, though, while you're chowing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
One
going to
word.
share this with the audience in a second, but
No,
go
you
ahead.
can't. It is a good day.
It's a good day for what?
Forgiveness. Okay? Because there is a study that found people are naturally wired, as we said, to give chances, but I need a little forgiveness. In our segment about mispronouncing the other day, remember that about names?
Oh, about the name. Yeah.
I gave another mispronunciation. So, Hermione, I said Hermione.
Yeah.
I came up with my own third version, and I was wrong. So, I pretty much provided material for my own spot.
So
I
Harry
needed to
Potter,
get in there.
it's Hermione.
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 Yeah.
And
Not
Hermione.
Hermione.
Hermione. I kind of like Hermione. So I forgive you. Hopefully they forgive you, because there are a lot of people out there who kind of freak out over that stuff. Big Harry Potter fans out there.
True. So forgiveness, we're good.
I'll tell you right now,
chocolate.
this chocolate
Let
is
them
so
eat
good.
chocolate.
I'm going to hold my picture of you. Munch on some chocolate. Is this real red wine?
It's probably not.
It's a prop red wine?
No.
It's real? Are you sure?
But Michael, listen to this red.
Whoa, it's real. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's the
coming
good
up.
stuff.
Why you should get a work wife. Michael already has one, and I'm not sure it's me.
That's real.
Real. We are back now on GMA Day with some more Good Day, Bad Day, and it is a good day for work wives.
Okay.
So a new article in Cosmopolitan makes the case for why everyone needs a work wife, just like these ladies. Remember Jane Fonda, Dolly Parton, and Lily Tomlin in 9 to 5? One of my favorite movies.
9 to 5.
And we're going to be chatting with Jane Fonda later. But do you have a work wife?
I do. She's
I know-
right next to her.
No, you're lying. Isn't Constance your business partner / best friend ahead of me?
She is like a work wife, but she also, I don't know. I have too many wives, I guess. Too many work
So
wives.
I'm part of a harem. Okay, I feel honored. The funny thing is, it's not work husbands. Like, it's only work wives. And I have 2 work wives. My best friend Erin and I we met as work wives when she was an intern years and years ago. And we got really serious right away. And we've been work wives ever since. And then the other actual work wife right now, I don't want to hurt your feelings, is Amy. Amy Robach.
Oh, that doesn't hurt my feelings.
Yeah, because
I love you too. Why isn't it like a work husband? I think men, we need some love too. Yeah, fellas.
that's why you get a work wife. You'll get more love from a work wife. They're the ride or die on the job peer to grab lunch, go to for advice when you're swamped. You can make a 9 to 5 so much happier at your job. I agree with this. I define my friendships by how many coffees we got.
Really?
Who out here has a work wife? Seriously? Only the guy from South Africa? Is it a cultural thing?
Well, let me tell you something about our crowd this morning, everybody. I noticed this a little bit earlier in the commercial break, that anytime you ask these guys any question that could possibly get them in trouble with the lady sitting next to them, they will sit there like this. Because they are well trained. And earlier, there was a big debate, are women smarter than men? What do you think? Okay, here's another one. Are men smarter than women?
A louder minority.
Okay, let me tell you right now. Everybody looked at their wife first before they answered that question.
Wait, but I demand a recount on this. Work wives have work wives. Does anyone here have a friend at work that saves them? Because, like, when's our next break? When can we walk out the door? Now let me show me your hands. We all found a work wife in the last 2 minutes. I know they're there. No one survives a job without it. Like, you have to have someone that always has a coffee break with you.
Yeah, you do need a work wife. And we're going to take a break right now ourselves.
Yes, we have coming up the one and only Jane Fonda.
There she is.
I knew that wasn't an accurate count.
The 2-hour Grace event with new docs.
Oh my God.
Want to ask for an ortho god?
Juicy drama.
I'm 11 weeks pregnant.
And one jaw-dropping twist.
Knife to brain.
The Grey's Anatomy 2-hour season premiere next Thursday on ABC.
You better take a lunch break for our next guest. She's an activist, workout legend, and a 2-time Academy Award-winning actress. Now she's got a new documentary, Jane in 5 Acts, and we have a clip where she's dishing on her relationships. Take a look.
I learned a lot with all the men in my life, but I learned the most with Ted. His vision is macro, and I'm micro. So we were a great partnership.
Please welcome the one and only Jane Fonda.
Nice to see you.
welcome to the show.
Good to see you again.
Great to see you again. And you're so busy. You had a hit movie this summer, Book Club, a hit Netflix show, Grace and Frankie.
Right.
And now, and now you have this HBO documentary. Is this what you thought your life would be at 80?
Oh, honey, I didn't even think I'd live this long. No, I feel really blessed to be working like this at 80. You know, I left the business for 15 years, and I made a comeback in my 60s. That doesn't happen. So I feel very lucky.
Something you've also talked about is your dating life. So you were quoted as saying you've closed up shop and stopped dating. So is there a piece of you that's open to meeting someone? Do you want to meet someone?
If I've closed up shop, there isn't a piece of me that's waiting.
I didn't know if
to
it was
do
like maybe a temporary closing. I felt that myself at times.
you know, I've had a good run.
How do you even meet someone that
Right?
you've had a great run? You talked about dating. Where do you even go? Because you can go to a dating website or go out. You're Jane Fonda. Where do you go to shop?
Ted read in the paper that I was getting a divorce from my second husband, and he called me up. The guy that I was divorcing, when I first met him, he knew I was going to be at a rally, and he came looking for me.
Wow.
And same with my first. I mean, that's the thing. It's good when you're famous because people come looking for you.
And in this documentary, you talk. It's about your life. So you talk a lot about your relationship with your dad.
Yeah.
As well. And was it tough for you to go back and relive some of those memories and share that?
You know, every time I look at On Golden Pond, I just dissolve in tears. It's when I loved my dad a lot, and when I talk about him, I get emotional. I do. But I had written my memoir, and that's when I made the decision that I was going to try to tell the truth, including things that aren't very flattering, and because why do it otherwise, unless you're going to really tell the truth in a way that hopefully will help other people see themselves in your life. So it's a very intense, very raw, very personal documentary, and it's a little hard to watch, frankly. I mean, it shows how I was when I was young, and it was, God, I was such an airhead.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I mean, a young woman always has to use Lux soap on your skin. I mean, that kind of thing. For real.
But it's a reflection of the times, too, and what people expected from
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I don't think that's
I
something
like that.
you
That's the
proactively started. That was expected. So
yeah, well, and I wasn't smart enough to, anyway.
who is beyond their time and in their circumstances.
Yeah.
So I would say otherwise.
But it's nice because it shows that I went from vacuous to somebody that had more substance.
Yeah.
And got more in control of my life to the extent that anyone can.
And you did some intense things in your life, and we want you to walk us through these photos, because this is all about your life, all the different phases. So over here we have these photos, and I want you to walk us through and show us what each one of these is. Thank you, honey.
Okay.
Of course.
Now let's start with a mugshot, because not all of us have those.
Well, they don't look like this.
No, that's.
I arranged the lighting to be really good. Nixon was looking for a reason to arrest me, and they got me for smuggling drugs. They were vitamins. But the headlines were Jane Fonda smuggling drugs across the border from Canada. It was a month later after they realized it was vitamins, and hardly said anything. So that was the mugshot, and it's good.
It is. I would say it is a beautiful mugshot.
I never thought it would get so much. I mean, there's a huge billboard on Times Square. I never thought that would happen.
Oh, well, you know what? Something else. This is something that I recognize you from. Yeah. The Jane Fonda workout videos.
That's right. You know about that.
Yes, that's how I got
Tell me
my
your
start.
story.
That's how I got my start. I found your video. My brother said I had a big butt. Called me Bob, booty on back. So I started working out to your videos. That's how I got into fitness.
And it made your booty firm. Yeah, right. Didn't take it away. Yeah.
Didn't take it away. High and tight.
That's right.
So what do you remember about this photo or this?
I actually started the workout in order to raise money for the organization that my then husband and I had started in California, the Campaign for Economic Democracy. And that organization owned the workout, so all the money went there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's the highest selling video of all time.
Yes, it is.
See, this is what I mean, though. So much of what you were doing had another story that we don't all know.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to hear.
So I'll
Okay.
tell you a little story about Barbarella. The movie opened. The movie opened with a space striptease. My husband promised me, because my first husband directed it, and he promised me that he'd have the titles covering everything. He lied. But I was so nervous about doing this striptease where I end up naked that I drank a lot of vodka. I was lying on a pane of glass. It was facing the ceiling, and I did it, and I was drunk out of my mind and kind of moving to the song. And when we saw the dailies the next day, a bat had flown between the camera and me, and we had to do it over again. So what you see in the movie now is Barbarella doing a striptease with a major hangover.
I was just going to say the sober version.
Yeah. No.
I love it. And here you are with Robert Redford.
Yeah.
Great photo.
Yeah, who I guess is about to retire. His last movie, he says, has just opened. We always had a great time. We always laughed a lot, yeah.
Great combination.
Now, that was, when was this shot?
What was that for?
They don't even know.
That he's retiring?
that
was that over? Was that what that was for?
No, he's allowed to retire.
Yeah.
Everybody's allowed to retire.
I won't,
Except
but
for you.
Some
You
people are
can't.
Energizer bunnies, and other people.
And something else. We got one last photo here.
This is one of my favorites.
Yes, it's not retiring because. Welcome back to GMA Day, and as you can see, Carla Hall is back. Give it up for our incredible GMA Day food contributor, Carla Hall. Carla, thank you for helping us out here.
It's so good to be back. I mean, we're at the end of tomato season right now. You go to the farmer's market. Sometimes they have those free tomatoes, those boxes of bruised tomatoes. This is the perfect dish for this. I am making marinated tomato fettuccine.
Ooh.
Yum. Yes.
Okay, I like
So we have tomatoes here. Any kind of tomatoes. If they're bruised, the more bruised, the better. Dump those in their bowl, Sarah. And
the
then
more bruised, the better.
I mean, but because the thing is, what do you do with those tomatoes? They should be sauce, right?
Do I put all this stuff in?
You're going to put salt.
Okay.
And the reason we're salting them and adding all of these ingredients, the salt is going to pull out the moisture and intensify. Oh, shoot, Sarah.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry, I know. Sorry. So I set you up. Sarah. I set you up. Okay, now all of those shallots. I forget. I'm sorry.
I trusted you.
I know you did. I let you down. You like spicy?
Kill a horse.
You like spice? Okay, great. And what I did with the garlic, use the microplane with the garlic. So mix that up, Sarah.
I ain't eating
Mixing
that.
this up.
No, but you like spice?
I love spice.
So what you're going to do, you're going to take those tomatoes, put them in the strainer, and it's going to pull out the moisture. You're doing a great job. So what we have here, you can drop it now. What we have here, you can see where all of that water has come out of the tomatoes.
How about some of the heat?
Yeah, okay, yeah, right. So, Michael, here I have a little bit of butter in here.
Okay.
I'm going to put in the strained tomatoes there, and then you're going to take the hot fettuccine, which is boiled. You can use any pasta. You can use penne. You can use spaghetti. You can use anything. Yeah, put that there. And then now dump it on the hot. Dump the hot pasta onto the tomatoes. All right, so Michael, I'm going to have you stir that up. And what that butter is going to do is going to give you a little lactic love. You're going to all that fat, and then we're going to add in some Parmesan cheese.
Lactic love.
Yeah, lactic love.
Lactic
I know.
love. I
Yeah,
love
right. And some basil. You can tear this. It can be whatever.
Yum.
And I don't think it needs any more salt, but let's say it does. And if you
You know one thing I noticed though?
What's that?
Ever since Sarah dumped all those peppers, you don't let her touch nothing.
She's been avoiding my tomatoes.
So look, so you mix that up. Come on over here. All right, so
Keep mixing, Michael.
This water right here, this is the tomato water.
That we drained.
That we
okay.
drain. That tomato water becomes the dressing. So in here, I've added olive oil. I've added some red wine vinegar. It can be any
Yum.
vinegar. Sarah, I'm going to let you shake that up.
Okay, like a cocktail.
Yes. So then if you
She
need a little
reduced my
salt.
tasks. I don't get to add any ingredients dance anymore.
I'll take it back.
Yes, yep.
And then now what we're going to do is dress our salad. I'm going to pour it around the bowl like this. Yep. Toss that. And here you have a beautiful salad. You have your pasta. Here you go.
Oh, sorry.
And as for somebody at home, on a scale of easy to hard, what do you consider this?
I think this is like really easy. If you can boil water and put your pasta in there, I mean, come on. And this is, it's perfect for lunch.
We told Carla this before, but she's going to be back a lot as a contributor. We need you.
Yes.
Some of us need her more than others.
Yes.
But is there a right way to eat pasta? You know, some people spin it against here, some people cut it. How are we supposed to eat this?
Well, you can eat it how you want. I like to use a spoon. I like to spin it on a spoon.
Oh, I'm already wrong.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I was already eating. I didn't know it was.
Lady in the Tramp, Michael. You don't slurp it up.
Hey, there you go. There we go. There you go, Carla. Come on, let's see how you do it.
Maybe not the bite so big.
I'm like a lady.
All right, this cooking segment has gone awry, but this is an easy recipe for you to try. Thanks to Carla Hall. You can go to goodmorningamerica.com to get the full recipe. Yeah, you got to make sure to pre-order her cookbook, Carla Hall Soul Food, Every Day in Celebration, which comes out next month. So make sure you pre-order that. And coming up, you don't want to miss the tap dancing duo that's going to melt your heart. We'll be right back.
We are back now with this heartwarming video. That's 10-year-old Maeve Jones and her 72-year-old grandfather, Bill, doing an adorable tap routine. And guess what? They're here for an encore performance. Please welcome Maeve and Bill Jones.
That's the finish. Hello, Maeve. Bill, great job, man. I gotta say, give it up one more time, Bill and Maeve Jones. That was awesome. Are you winded after that?
A little bit. Yeah, not bad.
I was winded. I'm winded from watching. And Maeve, how did this whole routine come about?
So we have a summer recital at my dance studio. My mom said that my grandfather loved to dance, so I asked him to do a tap duo, and it was crazy.
Now, Maeve, not all of us have, you call him Gramps, right?
Yes.
Not all of us have a Gramps like you. I can tell you my grandpa didn't do those moves. But what did you first think when you saw Gramps dance?
It was really surprising because he was pulling out all these cool tricks. Then he did a cartwheel, and it was mind-blowing.
I agree. Bill, I gotta say, the cartwheel, when I watched this video, I was like, oh my God, I can't do a cartwheel. And to watch you do, I was like, oh, this is really amazing. But I understand you were dancing when you were Maeve's age, professionally.
Yeah, I had a group called the Four Flashes, and we were Flash acrobatic tap dancers, and we were on the Ted Mack, the Ted Mack Amateur Hour. There we are. That's about 1959. And we won 3 times and went to the grand finals. It was it was a talent show back in the late 50s and early 60s. And then my grandmother danced, so it was Maeve's great-great-grandmother, and my father danced, and I danced, and my daughter danced. So
generations.
Yeah, here's my grandmother and my mother and father.
How sweet is that?
Yeah.
Have different things that bring them together. Is it emotional for you as you pass the torch and see your kids and grandbabies?
Yeah, it's nice. It's emotional, but I'm so glad that they're just enjoying dancing now. So, and that's the best part of it.
And I know Irene, your wife, is here.
Yes.
And then Jamie and Brian Jones, Maeve's parents, are here. So how was it for you guys to watch these two perform like that?
It's a range of emotions. We are so happy and proud and surprised.
It would make me so emotional.
It is. I have a little tears here. They're great.
Well, you know, we have our tap dancing shoes on too. And can you teach us a little bit of the routine?
And avoid the cartwheel. You don't want to see my.
No, the cartwheel's not happening, but the other part.
Maeve's going to show you a part.
You do toe, heel, ball change, so back front.
Okay.
Back front.
Okay. Hey, but I feel like we need a little music to.
Yeah, well, if you once you practice a little, I get a step.
Ball change. Hydro.
Okay.
Toe. Heel.
Can you do this, the windmill one?
Wings. Yeah, and then when you practice, you got it, Mike.
My excuse is always you don't. You just went a little river dance on that.
Fantastic.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Bill. Hey.
Now, Maeve, we know you love Broadway, and we heard you haven't seen Frozen on Broadway, correct?
No.
Okay, well, this is Disney, so this is what we do. You and your entire family are going tonight.
Fantastic.
A great time. Like, all of you will be there.
Enjoy yourself.
Great show. Have fun. Please keep dancing. We love it, of course. So carry the torch. Oh my God.
You read up.
Okay. Coming up, in case you missed it, Spider Kid. Spider Kid, you have to see the adorable little guy flying around his living room here. Oh, we're dancing. We're dancing. We are back now with In Case You Missed It. Michael, start us off. What do you got?
All right, I got us. In case you missed it, check out this young Spider-Man swinging around the living room. He got a little help from his sidekick, who just happens to be his dad.
That's a lot of help from his dad.
That's a lot of help from dad. That's kind of cool, though. Did you have a favorite superhero?
Well, Spider-Man is definitely not my favorite. I had a bad incident once, and it's a little soon to recap. But Spider-Man once dropped.
Oh! You did a trust fall with Spider-Man?
So, I took a fall. I'm not over it.
At what point going down do you realize this isn't going to...
If you put it in slow motion, halfway down, I start laughing when I realize when he should have caught me, he didn't. And so I was dying.
Between that and you going head first with the water thing...
I know, I've had a rough run.
Yes, everything happens
So
to you.
superheroes aren't my favorite right now. They're not very super in my book, but eventually. In case you missed it, this guy couldn't wait until he got to the water to break out his jet ski. This isn't about me this time. He took it for a spin on the highway.
Ow. How do you do that?
Just watch it. It's like a hoverboard in Back to the Future. Just kidding. I don't want to ruin it for anyone. Just pretend. Well, I think what it is a motorcycle.
Oh, he had
it was better when you believed it was floating.
Oh, I was like, man, I didn't know. I thought he put wheels on. It's a motorcycle with a jet ski.
That's a guy with a good sense of humor, though. If you pass him, I'm so honking. You know, like.
Well, that's the guy who should get pulled over. That's what I think. All right, everybody, stay right there. We'll be right back.
One-of-a-kind Olympic skater runs an interview his way with an Oscar winner.
Oh, that's amazing.
Get ready, Kate. Here comes Adam and the magical interview we didn't see coming.
This is one of the rooms in the hotel that is haunted.
For real? Tomorrow on GMA.
GMA with Maeve and Bill, who are going to tap dance us into Friday.
Yes. You ready?
Are we ready? Is it Friday? No.
They're going to tap dance us into Friday Eve right now, Thursday. They're going to tap dance us into tomorrow, all right? Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. And tomorrow on GMA Day, John C. Reilly is here. Have a great GMA Day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.